Princesses are expected to smile, wave, and represent tradition. But what happens when a future queen puts on combat gear, carries a rifle, and begins military training alongside ordinary recruits? For Spain, the answer has been surprisingly complicated. Some Spaniards see it as proof that Princess Leonor is preparing to become a modern, capable head of state. Others believe the entire journey is little more than a carefully managed public relations campaign designed to strengthen support for the monarchy. And between those two viewpoints lies a debate that has divided the country more than many people expected. Today, we're taking a closer look at why Princess Leonor's military journey has sparked such strong reactions across Spain, how her training became one of the most closely watched royal stories in Europe, and why every step she takes in uniform is being examined from every possible angle. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments whether you believe Princess Leonor's military training is an important duty or simply a symbolic tradition. Now, let's begin. When Princess Leonor enrolled in military training, it wasn't just another milestone in her royal life. It marked the beginning of a carefully planned journey intended to prepare her for one day becoming Spain's commander-in-chief. Under Spain's constitutional system, the monarch serves as the supreme commander of the armed forces. While political power belongs to elected officials, the king or queen represents national unity and maintains a close relationship with the military. That means future monarchs traditionally receive military education before assuming the throne. For Leonor, this meant leaving behind many of the comforts associated with royal life and entering an environment built on discipline, routine, and strict expectations. Her daily schedule became dramatically different from palace life. Early morning physical training, classroom instruction, field exercises, inspections, and long hours of demanding work replaced public ceremonies and royal appearances. Images of the princess wearing military camouflage quickly spread across newspapers, television broadcasts, and social media. Many Spaniards were impressed by what they saw. Supporters argued that Leonor wasn't asking for special treatment. Instead, they believed she was showing respect for Spain's armed forces by experiencing the same demanding environment as thousands of military cadets before her. For many royal supporters, these images represented dedication rather than privilege. They argued that if Leonor is expected to become commander-in-chief one day, she should understand military life from the inside rather than simply attending official ceremonies. Military veterans also praised the symbolism of the future queen learning discipline, teamwork, responsibility, and leadership through formal training instead of relying solely on ceremonial duties. But not everyone shared that enthusiasm. Almost immediately, critics began asking difficult questions. Was Princess Leonor truly experiencing the same conditions as every other cadet? Or was the public only seeing carefully selected moments designed to create a positive image? Those questions quickly became the center of a national conversation. Some critics argued that, regardless of how demanding the training appeared, Leonor's position could never truly be compared with ordinary recruits because everyone already knew she was destined to become Spain's future queen. They pointed out that instructors, officers, and fellow cadets were naturally aware of her unique status. Others questioned whether security concerns inevitably created differences in her experience, even if those differences remained largely invisible to the public. Supporters responded by saying those criticisms ignored the reality of protecting the heir to the throne. Given Leonor's position, additional security measures were unavoidable, they argued, but that didn't necessarily mean she avoided the physical or academic demands expected of every cadet. This disagreement became one of the defining themes of Leonor's military journey. Every photograph, every public appearance, and every official statement seemed to fuel another round of debate. Even relatively ordinary moments attracted extraordinary attention. When photographs showed Leonor participating in physical exercises, supporters praised her determination. Critics questioned whether those images represented everyday reality or carefully managed publicity. When reports described her taking part in field training, supporters viewed it as evidence of commitment. Critics wondered how much of the experience remained hidden from public view. The result was something few expected. Instead of uniting public opinion behind Spain's future queen, Leonor's military training exposed deeper divisions about the monarchy itself. For many Spaniards, opinions about the princess were no longer based only on her personal performance. They reflected broader beliefs about whether the monarchy continues to play an important role in modern Spain. To royal supporters, Leonor represented continuity, stability, and preparation for future leadership. To critics, every military exercise raised larger questions about tradition, public spending, and whether hereditary institutions still belong in a modern democratic society. As Leonor continued progressing through her military education, it became increasingly clear that her journey was about much more than learning military skills. It had become a national conversation about Spain's future, its institutions, and the role its next monarch would eventually play. And the deeper Leonor advanced into military life, the more intense that debate became. In the next chapter, we'll examine the moments that fueled the biggest controversies and why opinions across Spain became even more sharply divided.